Okay, hey guys, I'm starting a video here. We're in the primary bedroom and I'm here with Levin. So I'm gonna introduce you in a second, but we're gonna probably do each floor. So we'll have 3 separate videos for you. And so let me just introduce you. This is Levin. This is your guy. And he's gonna run through everything, okay?
Yeah, come on over guys. First deficiency I found is looking at it at the top on the corner. There's some cracks here that I'm seeing. Let me see if I can get a better angle for them.
Oh, I see it.
Right? Yeah, you see that cracking on the corner. It's a 2005 or sorry, 5-year-old building, so it shouldn't look like this. And you'll see it on the other side here too. Right there. There's the crease.
I'm having a hard time seeing that one, but I can see this one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's in both sides, both corners. I don't know if that was from installation, or I don't know if that was, you know, whoever was taking or using this bathtub, if they were a little bit rough or if they were jumping around on the tub. My concern is because the crack spans from that end all the way down, is if you fill that up, that could potentially compromise the structural integrity of the tub. And last thing I want is for it to have some potential leaks. So good idea to get it further evaluated just to make sure that there's no hidden damages to it, or you know, if it needs to be repaired, it can be repaired with epoxy injection. And so it doesn't necessarily mean you need to replace it, but it is repairable.
Yeah, in fact, I was just gonna say the epoxy kind of thing, because
Yeah.
our bathtub at our place,
Sure.
We accidentally
Dropped
dropped something and,
Yeah.
and it put a hole, like a
Yeah.
crack kind of hole, and I just bought from Home Depot.
Sure.
It's like, I don't know, $5 or $8.
Yeah.
And this epoxy thing, you just like, and it yellowed over time, so that kind of sucked. But so you have to get a proper color.
Yeah.
But
Or
it's an easy fix.
call this guy, his name's Tub Doctor.
Oh yeah,
He
that's
lives
right.
in Aldergrove.
That's right. That's right. I know.
He
I've used them.
specializes in these things.
That's
so,
right. That's
yeah.
right. But I don't think it's a huge issue. But look at this.
Oh yeah, it needs some
It
cleaning.
needs to be
Yeah.
wiped. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that's the bathroom.
Yeah, that's for this floor, so you can go ahead and show them the rest, and then we can kind of.
No leaks under here.
No, all good to go. Yeah, no leaks in any
Okay.
of the fixtures. Yeah.
Yeah. And the rooms are good.
Yeah, good to go.
Okay.
Heaters are all working. Lights are good to go. Windows are opening and closing.
Yeah.
No major binding to it too.
Okay. So okay, we're gonna go to the next level, and I'll start a new video. Okay, guys, I'm back. One of the things that Levin mentioned, again, this isn't a thing that I would make a big deal about, but you can kind of tell just some of the painting and patching that they've done is a little bit subpar. Oh yeah, so you can see here, it's quite noticeable, the patching that they've done, but again, not a big deal. I think when you guys got this at such a good price, so these are some of the things that we just kind of, you know, accept as we go along. But there are some things that, probably a few things that we're going to be asked to be addressed. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to point out, this is really annoying, but there's a 2-inch gap behind the,
Can you use the
stove range. Typically, this should be flush to the wall so that if you look in front where your countertop is, it's properly lined up. And so it might just need to be adjusted. I don't want to push on it because there is a gas line there.
You can see there's a gas line.
That yellow gas line. And so it should be done by either a appliance technician or somebody who knows what they're doing before you push it further, just to prevent any potential damage to the gas line.
Yeah. Anything else on this floor?
No, we're good to go to the
Washer works, or the dishwasher works.
A little bit of adjustment needed, just because, you know, it's not leveled again. The legs need to be adjusted. But
Right.
everything's working.
Yeah, it's kind of protruding out on the top here.
Yeah, I just want to point out the fridge too. When you're opening it, it does hit the gable. And so when you fully open it, this is the distance that it can fully open to. And be careful, you don't want to crank it too much, because again, it does hit the gables on either side, and it's already damaged the gable wall in this corner.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah, it's not ideal, but it was the way they installed it.
So it can't be moved to the left?
Yeah.
Just to avoid that?
Yeah, I don't know if you can pull it out a little bit too, but
Yeah.
then it will stick out just like the range, right?
Okay, yeah. Okay, that sounds good. So I think this is the main floor. So now we're gonna go downstairs. There's some concerns. You can see right here, actually, that one paint patch. Again, doesn't look great, but again, paint, not a big deal. We can, you guys can paint or hire somebody to paint. All right, we're gonna go downstairs. I'll start a new video. Okay, so we are in the garage right now. Double garage, everything I think looks okay in here. So we're gonna go directly under, this looks like a storage space, but really it's a mechanical
It's your
room.
mechanical closet. It's where the hot water heater is. As you go inside, you will hear a large, a loud hissing sound. And so note that when we come in. So watch your head, Brent.
Okay.
So you hear that loud hissing sound, that's coming from the thermal expansion control valve. What this is designed for is that when hot water heater is heating up, water will expand. That excess pressure needs to go somewhere so that it's not too hard on your crimp connections and your pipe itself. So this is what it does, is it allows a little bit of water to come out, but because this has failed, it's constantly discharging water into the drain itself. And so it's not environmentally friendly, but because you have a lot of that water flowing out to this pipe, it has resulted in excessive moisture in the mechanical closet itself. So the byproduct of excess moisture in here is it has resulted in organic growth to the PEX piping. And so you'll see that at several locations, all the way to the top here and behind you, Brent, right where your head is.
Oh geez, yeah, it's like all over
Yeah, it's all over the place. Oops. Sorry.
I'm gonna fall. Yeah.
So the good news is it's only on the pipes. It's not on our joists. It's not on our sheathing. So it's very easy to scrub clean. So what really needs to be done is you just need to scrub it clean. And also you need to fix the primary issue, which is this guy right here. And a typical fix to that is they just remove it, put a cap on it, and then they install an expansion tank somewhere on the cold line here.
Okay.
That's about it, yeah.
Organic growth all over here.
Yeah.
So that just needs to be wiped down by
Scrub clean
whoever,
by
whoever's
a
doing
cleaner.
this job. Yeah. Okay. Or a cleaner. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whoever does this may not be scrubbing that down. It might be the homeowner that.
Yeah,
does that.
you just buy like the it's called a mold control spray, and you just spray it. It'll kill off the spores, and then just wipe it down.
Just a side thing. I see that there's kind of beyond their storage space. Would you, as I guess a professional in the construction industry, recommend that
Storage in there?
you put storage behind there?
There's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's away from the the accessible areas that you need to access right away in case of an emergency. So don't overfill this area here, because if there's a major leak in your unit, you're going to go all the way here. You're going to turn this off. This is your main shutoff valve, which I've tagged for you.
Okay, there you go.
And the way to turn it off is pretty easy. Quarter turn. When it's perpendicular, that means it's off. When the line is parallel, that means it's on. And so as long as you keep this clear, you can put as much storage as you want here. As long as it's not affecting the piping material, then you're good to go.
What about this one right here?
This is the hose bib. So this is a interior shutoff valve for the hose bib. Notice that if that's closed like that, that will cut off the water supply to the pipes themselves.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, right, because that's another issue outside.
Yes, the front hose bib did not produce any water when I was testing it out.
Okay.
And the interior shutoff valves that I've found, which is over here and underneath the kitchen sink, they were both open. And so that leads me to believe that the front hose bib may have froze.
Yeah.
And if you have freezing to the pipes, sometimes, a rare occasion that could potentially crack the pipe. When the water thaws out, that could be where your leak source is.
Yeah. So we're gonna go outside and check that out. One
Get
thing.
them to winterize it. I know this is empty, but you know, tell them to come down here, turn these off, go outside, open up the valves to drain the remaining water out, just so there's no water lingering on those stub outs on the exterior.
And that's a part of regular maintenance.
I mean, Strata will typically send them an email about that.
Mm-hmm.
You usually get it once a year in the beginning of like the winter season to winterize the hose bibs. But I don't know when these guys have been away for, right? How long they've been away.
It's a little concerning. Like, I'm just wondering right now. Like, should we be shutting it off right now?
The thing is, we're not
just,
the owners.
Yeah, I know.
So you're gonna call the listing agent, see what they say.
They need to be aware of that.
100%.
Because if they're not winterized,
they can burst.
They could burst,
yeah.
and it looks like they're not, right?
Well, because the back one, when I tested it out, there was water flowing out there.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be water.
Yeah.
That's because if you look at the interior shutoff valves, they weren't off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing that I was gonna say, you shut this one off, correct?
Yeah.
Not that
Not
big one.
this one. This one feeds the sprinkler system too. This is supposed to be locked. Okay. So don't use this. Don't ever use that. Use this. So when you go off on vacation, you use this as your main valve. That's why it's tagged as a main water shutoff valve.
Okay.
Or if there's any emergency leaks, use this guy, not this guy.
And just can you turn that off one more time, because
you can hear it hissing.
you can listen.
You can hear it turn off.
So now you guys listen to this. And that has stopped. So right now it is constantly leaking water.
Yeah, that's a ton of water.
Like, that's a ton of water. What a huge waste too.
So keep it in that area.
We need to.
I'm gonna crank it on.
Yeah.
See how loud it goes, eh?
So you just turned it on.
Yeah. It's gushing right away.
And it's gushing right away.
Yeah. And this is a common issue, Brent. So I see it all the time. So it's a really easy fix.
So this is. The listing agent is a friend of ours. So I'm definitely gonna let them know so that they can address this ASAP, even maybe tonight or whatever, especially since it's so cold outside too, with regards to
winterization.
So anyway, so let's head outside, or is there anything else down here?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the exterior. So we're just this is the number 31. This is the garage here, and then right outside the garage.
Okay, water is now starting to drain out. It was initially frozen when I was testing it. This is a good sign. So now that we're here, we'll monitor it to see if there's any leaks from the back. Right?
Okay.
See how slow that was going?
Yeah.
It's because, it was clearing out all the frost that was
in there.
That was in there, yeah, correct.
But now it's coming out good.
It's coming out, so maybe we should winterize it today.
Yeah.
Right? So let BJ know about that, so they can let the homeowners know. And then if we go on the other side, because this is where the pipe's flowing down, if there's any leaking, we'll sort of detect it here in a way of, water staining, or what I'll do is I'll do my moisture meter check on that right now. So it's showing dry.
That's good.
And I don't see any water leaking out from the cavity here.
Yeah.
So maybe we lucked out on this one.
Yeah. But it does need to be shut off. So
yeah.
What I might do is I might even, just to save him a trip out here, I might ask him.
Just ask them if they can give us authorization to do it, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Okay, where's the back one? So this is the back one.
Yeah.
So Levin's just going to show us there.
So that one's no problem. See how quickly it went out?
It went out quickly.
Yeah, that's
but
because
the other one
there
didn't.
wasn't anything, any frost here, right?
Yeah.
The one in the front, that was the one that was frozen initially when I tested it.
Yeah.
And then now when we went back, it kind of thawed out a little bit, which is a good sign.
Okay, this is fantastic. Okay.
That's
okay.
the only side that,
so you'll see here that there's, what do you call these? Pegboard.
Pegboards,
And
so you're not supposed to do this.
Yeah.
That's the idea there, because if there's any emergency concerns, you want full access to this right away. And so if you, as you can see, if you put a lot of stuff in here, that can potentially make it difficult for you to reach the main panel, which is where your circuit board is, right? So you got your breakers here. If there was any emergencies, you need to depower the main disconnect, boom, right there. That'll cut off the whole electrical supply.
Okay.
But what needs to be done is you need to remove this,
Yeah.
right? Just
Okay.
this side's good
This
to
side's
go.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not really. This is the Telus one, and it's not
Yeah,
really
this is low
blocking that.
voltage. You don't really
Yeah.
need access to it right away.
Yeah.
This one is more the in case of any safety
Emergency.
concerns. Yeah,
Yeah.
emergencies. Yeah.
Okay. All right.